Good morning, everybody. I was out here walking with Rob one day, and we got talking about arrows and arrowheads and the different styles and stuff. And I got to asking him about what would you think that if for some reason they're out hunting or moving from one camp to the next and they ran out of good rock, could they take their steatite bowls and make temporary arrowheads out of them? Well, we're going to do a scientific test today. There's the target. There's my native bow. And this is a modern, where is that? There it is. A modern small game arrow. And I've been shooting these for a while, and from the distance I'm shooting it from right here is about 15, 18 feet. I'm able to get about 6-8 inches of penetration with this. So I took an arrow and I modified it, and I went out and made me a steatite arrowhead and put it on a, let's see if I can get this where it's a little bit better balanced. Put it on a shaft and binded it. I used a little bit of super glue to keep it all tight because it was just a test. But I'm going to shoot this from the same distance that I was shooting those others and getting 6 to 8% or 6 to 8 inches. And I'm going to shoot this and see if I can get any deeper into this block, or if when it hits it just falls apart. And if I can, I'm going to recover it and I'll video it afterwards, and we'll be able to see if in a bind, if you're out in the middle of nowhere and all you have is a steatite bowl, if you could chop that thing up and make some temporary arrowheads so you can get dinner. So I'm going to fix this to the shaft and shoot it, and we'll see what goes on. You ready? Alright, this is just a regular arrow. Here comes our test arrow with our steatite point. Let's see what happens. Alright, regular arrow. About 7 inches of penetration. It came off. But it went in about that far. Oh well, I'll dig it out and see what type of damage it had to it. It worked though. Alright, after I believe it was 5 or 6 shots into the styrofoam, and one shot where it missed the styrofoam, bounced off a piece of plywood and shot into the woods. It is no worse for the wear. Tip is still there. Everything is still strong. The only thing that happened was it came a little bit loose off the shaft, and the binding is what's holding it together. But other than that, it's got its edge. The practice arrows were going about 6 inches in. This went in about 4. Still, the way I had it set up, if it went into a deer 4 inches, the shaft fall out, I think he'd bleed out. It'd be a probable use for a temporary arrowhead. So you never know until you make one and shoot it into a block. We will see what we come up with next.